Hey guys, Ricardo here. Welcome to another Blog Tech Tips. And of course, guys, today we're going to look at how to fix wireless charging not working on the Samsung Galaxy S10, S10 Plus, and S10e. This is the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus I'll be using to demonstrate. And of course, let's go straight into it. Alright guys, the first thing you want to do in case you have wireless charging not working on the Galaxy S10 is to make sure that fast wireless charging or wireless charging in general is enabled. One way to do that is go to settings. Once you're in settings, scroll down to advanced features. Once you're in advanced features, go to accessories. And of course, make sure this feature is turned on. It says fast wireless charging. All right, so that's the first thing. Next, in case of your wireless charger, you're going to make sure, you're going to go ahead guys and make sure that your charger itself is connected. You're going to check the cables, make sure that the adapter is working fine, as long as the USB cable as well. Once they are working, the wireless charging should start working as shown here. Next to watch out for guys is positioning. So for example, if you place your wireless charger incorrectly, it will not work. Sometimes you just have to find the sweet spot by repositioning it to the perfect spot. And usually that's dead center. And that's to match up with the coil in the device itself, which is the wireless charger, along with the back of the phone and so on. Also guys, another thing that could prevent wireless charging from work would be the case itself. Make sure that your case is wireless charging compatible. If a case is too thick, what can happen is that the case itself can interfere with wireless charging and prevent the wireless charger from working. In this case, my case is actually working perfectly as it does allow wireless charging. I have a unboxing of this and a review of this particular case. It looks quite nice and is very durable, and you can check it out. I'll link to it on screen and down in the description for you to check out. Next, make sure that you're using an original Samsung charger. If you're using a third-party charger, what can happen is that that itself can affect the wireless charging pad and of course under-deliver power, and if that happens, it might also affect the ability for the charger to deliver extra power to the wireless charging pad and to your phone as well. So bear that in mind as well. Next, if this is related to wireless power share, which is the feature that involves you using a device that's wirelessly compatible and you can place it on the back of your phone and it will charge. All right, this is a feature of the Samsung Galaxy S10 line of phones. So to enable that feature, if you're thinking that it works by just placing it on the back, it does not. Make sure you first turn on this feature here called wireless power share, and wireless power share is shown right here. You'd have to tap, and once you tap, wireless power share will actually be enabled. If it's not enabled, another thing that can cause it not to be enabled, as you just saw, is that the battery is too low. If battery is too low, the device will not share power. So make sure that you have at least a good amount of battery before trying to enable the feature. For the feature to work, you need above 30% battery. As you can see here, I have only 28% battery. So as you saw earlier, when you tap, look out for that message. It does say you need to have more than 30% power before the wireless power share feature can work. So just go ahead if your battery is low and charge up your phone. Once you're above 30% battery, as you can see, we have about 32 right now. You'll notice that the feature will be able to enable. And of course, again, just go ahead and tap wireless power share. So just go ahead and tap. Once you tap, you'll see that the feature does come on perfectly once you have enough reserve power. And all you gotta do from here is just go ahead, as it says, put your device on the center of the device, and of course you can cancel and so on. After this, just go ahead and do the same. So let's go ahead and add the device that needs to be charged wirelessly, preferably the wireless earbuds, or of course the device such as the smartwatch. So just place it on the back. Also, position is very important. Make sure you place it in the center right around here, and of course if it's off, it will not charge as well. So that's another reason why the feature might not work. When you're finished, just go ahead and disable. All you got to do to disable is just go ahead and hit cancel, and you'll notice that the light on the back of the device will be off, and that's how you actually do it. Also, with the wireless charging pad, which is separate from this, make sure that you are using the original adapter that comes with your device. If you're using a third-party aftermarket charger, that as well can be a big issue. And also make sure that, as you said before, that you check your cabling and so on. All right, just some general things you can try if none of these work, and these are actually things that normally we use to troubleshoot. Make sure that your device is up to date. Make sure that your device is up to date. You can always go in and update your apps in the Google Play Store or the Galaxy Store. Go to settings. Once you're in settings, scroll down, look for software update, and of course tap download install as usual. Next, you can actually go ahead also and reboot the phone. Sometimes the phone is on for very long. You might have bugs or issues, so just go ahead and restart your device. That's always a quick fix. Next, you can also boot into Android recovery and wipe the cache partition. I'll have a separate tutorial on that. I'll link to it above here as well. Also, you might have cases where a app on your phone is messing with the wireless charging. If you have any app that's related to charging, just go ahead and try that first. Disable the app or uninstall. You can install it back later to see if the problem persists, or maybe it's the last one or two apps that you install. So uninstall those. And of course, you can try replicating the issue by installing them again. And if the issue does persist, it would indicate that wireless charging is being affected by that feature. Also, if all else fails, if it's a software issue and you're up for it, you can also do a reset. So you can always go to settings, you can go into general management at the base here, and of course you can hit reset, and of course you can make sure you back up your device before doing this. You're going to go ahead and factory data reset. This will erase all your data, but of course in some cases that's the only thing that might work in fixing your problem. Alright guys, this is Ricardo Carter from Blog Tech Tips. That's a quick tips showing you to fix any wireless charging not working, whether it's with your charging pad or of course the built-in wireless power share that's built into the Samsung Galaxy S10 line of devices. Of course guys, if there's any questions or further information, just go ahead and ask in the comments and I'll get back to you. Bye.